Hi, my name is Alexis Marie Chute. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please hit subscribe and comment and like and all those fun things if you want. I would love to share with you today a little bit about weaving with your arms. Now, it's really easy once you get the hang of it, once you learn the little tricks and skills, which I would like to share with you, partially because I'm forgetful and I'm learning so many new fiber techniques, and I would like to be able to continue growing and developing, but I know that I'm going to forget. So these videos are partially for myself, just so I can learn and remember, and yeah, so maybe you're interested too. And if you're not, you can always watch and enjoy, learn a little bit about my studio practice, and then dive into some of my other videos where you can see some of my artwork. All right, let's get going. Okay, so I've got this thick, chunky, kind of like fibery, fabric-y rope. I've tied a knot at the end. Now I'm pulling it out to give myself some leeway room so that if I, need to fix something or whatever, I can go back and do that. So first I create just a simple slip knot, which I put my hand through, and then I do this L-shaped thing and scissors. I loop my hand through and create this secondary loop. Do that again. Hook with your thumb, grab your pointer and middle finger to grab the yarn or string or whatever rope from the other side, pull your hand through and slip it onto your wrist. So this creates, probably actual weavers know what this technique is called. I cannot remember. It's slipping my mind. But yeah, so it kind of creates like the base for the arm weaving. So I do want to give props to one of my friends, Melissa, who sort of came over one day. I had this kind of like fibery, ball of this stuff, just hanging out on my main floor. And she was like, "Oh, you could do this." And she picked it up and she started to arm weave, and I just stood there gaping because it was so cool. And so, yeah, I loved it from the moment she showed me. And so I've gone and done research and figured out how to do it myself. So in my current work, I'm doing 10 of these arm hooks to begin with. And then from there, you slip it onto the other wrist. You grab with the hand that's got lots, pull it through, and then slide it over the other side. This is where slow-mo pausing this video was probably helpful. But this is the kind of thing, you can see, I'm just getting in the rhythm and the flow of it. When I first did it, it was I felt nervous. I was gonna make a mistake. Am I doing this right? It feels weird to have things so tight on your arms. That's why you try to keep it a little bit looser, but not too loose so that it loses the structure. But yeah, so in my art practice, I always love learning about different ways I can bring together fiber arts, which have often traditional connotations of women's work, craft, not high fine art. And so here I just am super loving the idea of bringing those kind of ideas and mentalities and throwing them on their head and bringing them into the fine art world and turning it into something totally different. So here you can start to see the pattern with the weaving. The arm weaving is coming into being. So I'm going to show you here when you get this little bit of progress. It's really exciting and fulfilling. So yeah, in my art practice, I include fiber all the time, whether it's in my paintings or I'm doing a lot of hanging sculpture. Look, isn't that beautiful? So here I've got this going super speed, and you can just see this beautiful weaving coming to be. So it could be narrower if I didn't do the 10 on this arm, but for me, I want to try to do it as wide as I can, because I love creating big art. For me, when I go into an art gallery and I see something that's transcends, the small sizes that we typically work on in school or what's transportable, I often get immersed, and I want to look closely and stand back and appreciate it and enjoy the art in all kinds of different ways. So here you can see I'm getting close to the end. Now I just keep doing the same process, and I'm going to come to this moment of the end has come. And I can't actually get all the way through. So now I'm oh, There it is. There's the end. Yes, so I'm going to just tie this off because it still sort of flows nicely, and what I don't want to do is just like let all these like little loops that are around my arms just go. I do feel like maybe I'm not a professional weaver, but I do feel like I want to seal them off, to lock them off. So I seal off this. See, I'm pulling nice and tight. I seal off that one strand that is loose, but then I'm going to take what is on my arms, and because I'm an artist, I have lots of poles and different things, and I just happen to have a wooden dowel nearby, so I get my husband Aaron to bring that over, and I'm gonna put these loops through. And then I also want to make sure I go and I seal the bottom by tying a knot there. However, I am combining 3 of these really long hand arm woven creations together. So I'm using the tail that I measured out at the beginning, that you can see it there. I'm using that to connect my other ones. And there's Teddy and Nova, my favorite studio helpers. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, please share this video, and yeah, thank you so much for being here. See you next time.